Sure.
Make sure you finish your drink before you go. Make sure that nobody gives you a drink that is open. They are spiking people's drinks like nobody's business. So please just make sure that you're safe. I love you guys. Without you guys, I can't eat. You have to be alive. Who's gonna defend me online? So please make sure. But anyway, ninjas, I love you guys so much. Stay blessed. And of course, we'll see you guys on our next one. Bye, ninjas. I don't believe in this stuff, which is actually part and parcel of one of the forms of witchcraft. But I guess when we get into witchcraft, firstly, we need to tell them what is witchcraft. Witchcraft is a spiritual practice that is used to control people.
you are taking me back because now you're talking about you said controlling your way of thinking, emotions, and your way. And remember, we had a scenario where one of your baby babies was sick, walking barefoot. No, but I mean, see, we are talking about what you are loyal, what you are done. No, I'm asking on behalf of the country.
I am done talking about those people. We have to discuss
the witchcraft, yes.
I said witchcraft is a method that is used to control one's soul. And when we talk about soul, the soul is divided into three. You understand? Which is mind, will, and emotion. When we talk about mind, it's the way you think. The will is what you choose to do, the things you do. And emotion, right, is when you act. So if you are bewitched in any of those three, it would make you lose contact with yourself. Remember, if Tagata would be your mind, you therefore lose you are not saying you are what we call right? Therefore, we are you choose to act crazy. You choose to maybe, finally something
basically, it's like you have a remote control over that person.
If you know how to press the right button, if you know what you need to use and how to use them, then unfortunately, it is what it is. It works. I'm living proof that it works. I've seen it with the naked eye. I have practiced this. I know how to do it, and I've been taught how to do it. Because you cannot pick and choose. Nah, I don't want to know this. I want to know this. I must be an all-rounder. As much as I know how to inflict, I must also know how to eradicate. Do you understand? There's no way I can say, doesn't make sense to me. You must know, if you're going to know how to inflict somebody's life, destroy somebody's life, there are other people who will come to you, who need you to eradicate, to make sure we are how? I want to know. I want to know. How? We love kanjani into ongakwazi ukuyenza ungazi ukuthi bakubophe ngani uzohamba nomhlaba lo ufunana nezangoma ufunana namafuno profits or whatever ukuthi bazokugcwetha ufanele ukuthi mawakwazi lapha into kwaziyenza, and that is the simple truth. That is why I said I believe in it.
So basically
it works. It's there.
Uthi wena wonke umuntu okwazi ukulapha uyakwazi ukuthakatha.
And this thing of people trying to be holy, acting like, we don't do this, we don't do that. One, it depends who's the right? Yes, the corner, for instance,
basically leli gama elisho ukuthakatha lisetshenziswa abantu ngendlela wrong yokuthi ukuzithakatha
uyazithakatha wena mara uzithakathele
into right.
yakho ilunge izinto zakho right. What I will tell you is that amageza ayakwazi ukuhlambulula nokuphindisela umuntu ubunguni akuphindisele umuntu. That is why I say not every supplement can do certain things.
Go ahead, say not every supplement can do what I do.
No, that's not how you live your life. That's not how you live your life. Because every supplement can do everything. And I want to put it in young say, like I'm a try, yeah, yes, and yes, I'm good, yes, and yes, and yes, paper, yes, no,
All rounded.
because it's all random when you're in Australia. You must find what you are good at and what aligns with your ancestors and stick to that.
And what are you good at?
I'm good at it.
What do you know? Tell us.
Right now, we have witchcraft, right?
Yes.
It's varied witchcraft, right?
What is
When
it?
I say varied witchcraft, because these are the ones moving by those are called. This is media where you take whether it's somebody's picture instead of thing of posting your picture on social media. One of the reasons why I never posted it on social media. And well, now I see the pictures there because anyway, in them what people forget, and I can't stress this enough. People will always want to make sure that they are fine, but they forget that they need to make sure their kids are fine as well. Because if somebody we are covered or something happens, and they can see that nothing is special, what is the next best thing to go after? Okay. Simple. Eat the targets, right?
Yeah.
And one of the ways of doing that is through people thinking. Especially these people who come and shit. You know, if I was born all the time and I didn't have anything to do and I didn't have work, there's so many people that I would love to experiment on. But anyway, that's a topic for another day.
Kufundisa ngabamathwasa.
Yeah, actually, I don't think but when we talk about varied witchcraft, we are talking about things of people or names and surnames of people or pictures of people that are buried in places that you wouldn't find, right? So, like for instance, there's a man that interested in whatever the case might be, I'm just using it as an example. I'm not about to say that so that people need to understand you don't just go into those things. You just have to check you need to verify it. Because there are people who will come and destroy other people's lives and it's because maybe they are jealous or maybe,
Necessary to unnecessary. Don't differentiate
yeah, but
that.
that's what I'm talking about. There's some people I educated. I need to verify. I would never do anything that will go against my ancestors. Whether you're going to pay me 100K or 30,000, whatever the case may be. As long as it is do not do that, I will not do it. I won't do it. I need to verify, is your story correct? You cannot inflict pain on people just because you have the money to do it. You can't do that.
So you don't just
I wouldn't just go to Tagataba to do fast. I can't. I would not myself. And another, I don't want somebody to do my uncle and say, these stupid things to understand. There's people like that who talk. There's people that have seen it in Even people are
deleting my Instagram.
No, Daddy. So we take your picture. We take it or whatever the case might be. Let's say I'm against the country. I don't want to very physical. We bury things where you will not find it. Even if it seems like your life is money that you've gotten from. That's why I always say to people, you like giving people your money. You like giving people your money. Fine, give them your money. But at least cut off the tip of the money. Because there are people who would come with money that they got from that person. By Uber, e-business. But so cut the tip of that money. Right?
Yeah.
And then we, they have again, the Masatini, they are good people, they are Uber. What are the money? The father is yeah, important for the people. They continue, I mean, you're really arranged. That's the internet, the desert, or it is value for the silver, and we close. We did, and we put it in there. We burn his picture or her picture or whatever the case may be. And we bury it.
Now, me and this person make peace. Now, Nina, you buried me wherever you are buried.
No, there's no way that a person who would go to a free hospital that will definitely they will accept because they want to be closer to you, to see your moves, to have one step up. There's no way somebody who would go to that extent to go to be a digital leader, to go to MRA and do all these things of taking your pictures, going Tata Impuku, and Yama, Uganda, Tata Idwane, Mukadela, Tata Gosti. You understand? There's no way somebody could do that and then still befriend you in a gentle manner. That person's only going to be a friend because they want to have one day up. They want to see going forward. What is this thing that I have done working? Is this person suffering? Instead of having a monitoring spirit, she's dead or she's dead. To view, what have I created here? To witness your downfall.
So when you advise your clients, ukuthi mangabe umuntu usesemphakathini so lele duze kwakhe, is that what you say?
No, now you're making very sensible. It's not about me.
No, I just wanna know. Okay. Yeah, alright. Now, there are scenarios and people now uthola khona ukuthi umuntu uthi I don't have enemies. Kodwa ngiyabona ngifuna ukucela ungizwe. What I'm saying is, kunomuntu othi mina ngikaze ngixabane namuntu, but ngiyazizwa ukuthi ngithakathiwe, angenzanga lutho kumuntu, angonanga lutho kumuntu, but ngithakathiwe, and wena uthi akekho or izinyanga or wena, you don't just thakatha ngoba wena uthe mina ngifuna.
Even if you haven't fought with someone, you could have family members, for instance. You are in a family, you're the one that's making it in their eyes.
Yeah.
And even if you ask for help now for yourself,
That's why I'm saying, Buti.
do you think you didn't fight with the person?
Yes,
But
no.
in his are you women after playing? The heart tells him, I want you to know you. He thinks that he's good enough, or he's all that. And the only way,
And I need to tell because I can buy a little. Must be a matter of my winner. Because I need to. So,
but that's why the importance of who are going
kufika umuntu wesifazane wena uthi lo muntu ukuhlukumeza ukuvalele or senze yes, but into engizamlisho ukuthi angithi kukhona kwesinye isikhathi ukuthi uthole umuntu aqhamuke sethi mina selokhu ngahlukana nosibani izinto azingihambeli kahle. So you mean it's possible ukuthi
no, but that's soul ties, that's sexual ties. That's a different case. Mawuhlukana nomuntu mhlawumbe ulekeza angakugeza ulahlekile. Have you watched
intersection?
Yeah, intersection. Did you see how people were sleeping with each other without being? What that does is create what people are so tired of. When you break up the family, you need to do it, because if you don't do that, you are going to attract the same guy. It's going to start off the same way. It's going to end up the same way. Because now you are holding on to that soul. That's what you call soul ties.
So it's like you are dating.
And then if you are a sexual person, then you stick around and get what you call sexual ties.
So it's like you are dating the same person in a different.
Yes, which is the same script but different actors. Different casts.
I get you.
Different casts. So as I was talking about the buried witchcraft, people bury all sorts of things. There are people who bury your clothes. Nina kugela bathandilala emizini yabantu nishiya amakhenti wenu amakhenti angcolile.
That's personal.
Don't leave your underwear at the guy's house because the baby mothers and the wives and whatever are bringing those
to me. Why not you say to me?
Yeah?
They're bringing those things to me.
No, I'm not going to talk about the South Africa. There's one, there's a lot. So they're bringing it. You can't leave your underwear at a guy's house. You cannot. Maybe you want to bring attention. Whatever that is yours, and then you have people listen to, but it's a person is you understand? That is why no matter what, you have to wake up in the morning, come to the back of the seafood, and scrape your tongue. And all those things that are coming off your tongue, you mix it nicely. So when you see a toothbrush, you see a pen, you see a bra. So as I was saying, there are different kinds of witchcraft. There's buried witchcraft, which is done in Makineni, in Fuleni, in Esupini, which is the anthill, in Latini, abandoned houses or abandoned places. Make it difficult for you to find peace, right? You cannot what people have to defensively and something that it's going to be Magaleta as the end of the key, right? So when you bury people's things, there's so many things you can bury. You can bury people's dirty clothes. You can bury underwear. As I'm saying, the girls need to stop leaving their clothes at the boyfriend or the husband's house or in the husband's car. Because the baby mamas, the wives, they are going to some woman. They are going to some woman. And some women are going to use them. Anything that's got your sweat. And people need to also understand, sometimes you don't really need to take the whole top. You just take the lining of the top. You see there's things here.
Yeah.
You just pull those things. That's all I need. As long as the person has worn the attire, worn the top, you can do that. You can do the sweat. One that you know is different. You can only take that sweat. You take, even in the shoes, you take the dirt of the sweat within the shoes. You have people who are very hot. You know, I might keep iron wall or whatever. They sweat those people. You can go use them. Whether you are digging a stulini, maybe stulini, I was to belly to ungasivali usilindele sona sizivale ngoba usivula ngendlela yokuthi kufanele ukuthi sizivale ukuzivala that ukuvala empilo yakho ukuvale so that is very
umashonisa. Because angithi bengibuzela omashonisa kuleyo ukuthi mawubolekisa ngemali.
Yeah, no, but kunemithi angithi kunabantu ababonisana ngemali balimala yabo. I came up with Scammer's Corner, which is doing pretty well in the market, and that's also another topic for another day. So doing for my school feeling very witchcraft. Also, what is legal? This is a form of witchcraft.
Really?
Yes. It's what you sprinkle in people's food. Idliso asifani, kunedliso sethando. Uthelele umuntu ukuthi akuthande. Kunedliso uthelele, you sprinkle people's food drinks so that they can consume them, whether it is to control them, but it can also be to harm them. Where you find people all of a sudden abasekho right emzimbeni. Do you understand?
Like
bafila ngathi zikhona izinto ezihambayo. Bafila ngathi bayakhathala. Bafila ngathi abasafuna ukwenza izinto. Idliso comes in different forms. Idliso sangaphansi. Idliso is a form of witchcraft.
So uma udlisiwe basically uthakathiwe.
Uyathakatha, yes. Ngoba udlisa omunye umuntu and you are going to keep this person in your life against their will. What is that? What is that? You are going to enforce. I don't have anything against it.
Yeah, so
I provide Isliso, but I don't believe in it. So, and I sit here and I keep saying it. I don't believe in Isliso. I would never enforce for somebody to love me. I would rather inflict pain, and that's me. Some people are different. I'm not going to force you to love me, but I will hurt you. Because if you have showed me who you are, I'm going to accept that. I am not going to make you love me. I'm not going to do that. And that's what I always say. Whenever Nkiba is little in women, number one, I talk, because most of the time it is women. It's seldomly that you have out of 100, you probably have like maybe 30 men. Men do also come for Islito. And then, but you have like 90% women. Do you understand?
Yes.
And what I do, I talk to you. Because you must love yourself first before you can make somebody else love you. I do provide this, but I don't believe in it. And I do voice that out. Because that is just who I am as a person.
So you don't believe in it in which way? In a way you believe that it works, but you don't believe, you know
I've got testimonies.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.